Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. I know I don't make a million music videos anymore, but this one I felt like I had to make because I had such a hard time trying to find a way to do this online without having the previous knowledge of this brand. So guys, I just picked up this keyboard by Arturia. This is the Keylab Essential 61. Just picked it up, got it, was all excited to use it, and realized when I got it, looked at the back, I saw this connection, but I didn't quite know how that would affect me. What I typically do is I use an iPad for my music production, right? So I run a program called Mksensation Extreme, and that's what I use. It's got all my sounds. I love it. It's great. But what I typically do is I run whatever USB cable I get. So I get the keyboard, and I usually run it with this keyboard, my Nectar. As you guys can see, I got two of the exact same Nectar. One's a 49, one's a 61. But usually what I do is I take the iPad Apple camera connection kit, and sorry to hold my phone up all weird. I connect it to the camera connection kit, plug it into the back of the keyboard, camera connection kit, plug it into the iPad. I still have a lightning port iPad here, right? So lightning port iPad, plug it in, keyboard powers up, give it a few seconds. I go through to my program. I make sure my MIDI sources are selected, and just like that, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Just like that, I got sound. So that is usually, see, y'all can hear my sound. I plug it up, and that's exactly what I do, just like that. And I'm usually, 10 out of 10 times I'm good to go. That's why I just have those two keyboards, because I can run those two keyboards and have all the sounds I want from there. But I bought this keyboard from oh, well, that's the end of my musical journey. Guys, my iPad is destroyed, and that's it. Probably the last video I'll make here. No, guys, I'm just playing. So that's normally what I do, right? And I apologize on the angles, guys. I'm just trying to hold my phone and do this. But that's normally what I do. Not, like I said, 10 out of 10 times. I run this little connection. This has been my go-to forever. But I got the Arturia, and I went to connect it. I got the camera connection kit, as you guys can see. And like I said, again, I apologize for the angles. I plugged it in here, got it to the back, and put the camera connection kit on there, and I got it up to my iPad to the lightning port, and I plugged it in, and that's what happened. Okay, if you guys notice, there you go. Plugged it in, that's what happened. It just started flashing. So I was like, I got this great new keyboard. I'm all excited to use it, and it just flashed. And just kept flashing, which basically let me know it didn't have enough power to keep it on and allow it to be used. So I was like, what is going on? What do I have to do here to get this to work? And like I said, a lot of people already know this because they've already been down this road before. They have a setup for it. They got, different ways they can connect it and get it going. But I did not have those ways, and I was completely at a loss, had no clue. So I was like, what am I going to do? I got the camera connection kit. I got the cord. Looks like everything matches up. Plug it in. I don't got the power, so I couldn't even use the Arturia the first day I got it. Couldn't plug it in. Couldn't see how it worked. Couldn't do anything. Now, I have a MacBook right behind my iPad. I plugged it up to the MacBook. I got to actually test it out, play the keys and things like that. Because when you plug it up to a MacBook, it fires right up. So if you're going to use a MacBook for it, it's non-issue. Use the USB, plug it in right to your laptop. Boom, you're good. You got the power. You're ready to go. Just like that. But I like to run my iPad. So I was like, what do I do to run the iPad? So I watched a million videos. Huge shouts out to John Mike and a couple other guys. They make some videos that very, very helpful. But I just wanted to make a simple one just showing this keyboard. So the Arturia with this USB-C connection going to this regular USB cable. I was like, how do I get this to work? So what I did after all my research, what I realized I had to get was this. Now this is a powered USB hub. And basically it's got 4 ports on there. I guess a 5th one for something else. But all USB 3.0, but it's powered. So basically it has a little adapter here. You plug in DC, plug it in, and actually you have to go into a regular plug. So that's what you got to plug it into. That gives you your power. Okay, so now what do? You say, okay, I got a USB hub. What do I do now? You got it plugged in. You got it connected to power. Now you take that same cord that comes out of here, out of the USB hub powered. You take that plug. You plug that into your camera connection kit, and then you plug the whole thing in to your iPad. Okay, now the iPad's got a power. You got the power from the iPad, and you have the power camera, the USB hub is powered. So that's what you got. The USB hub is powered, but it has to go directly into your iPad. Now, that's your main station. That's what you're working off of. That's what everything you got is going to come off of. So once I did that, I realized I could run my PreSonus, my audio interface. Bam, plug my audio interface in. Now that's working. That's feeding directly to my iPad now. Then I took the Arturia cord, plugged the Arturia cord in to it, and as you guys can see, just like that, we got the power. It's already on. It's telling me what's going on here. And if I hit a key, I got nothing, because the sound has to go in. When you do it here, you have to go in and check with the Mksensation. You have to make sure all your things are highlighted. So make sure the Mksensation has picked up on what you're doing. Now, once you do that, now you got the sound. You should have the sound. But you guys, most of you guys knew what I did before I even did it. I just wanted to show you guys how you can run multiple things through here. But what I did is I ran it out of the audio interface. So my sound is not coming out because it's coming to the audio interface. So now we take the audio interface out, make our check again to make sure our things are checked. Now we plug. Now we got sound. Now I'm running the Arturia Keylab Essentials 61 key pads, faders, program, all different things you can do, arpeggiator, chord mode, transpose, octave, change your midis, your banks, all your mod wheels and everything. You got all that. Everything's ready to rock. Everything's ready to rock. All thanks to one little box, and that is a powered USB hub. Now, everything that goes into this hub is now feeding directly into my iPad, and my iPad is now running the show at this point. But what I was able to do was I actually was able to hook up my iRig to my phone and record that way. I ran out of my audio interface into my iPhone, and I recorded a whole session like that. I should have did the video like that and gave you guys some really good quality with my with my mic and everything, because I have all that stuff, but I did not do that. I chose to do it through my iPhone, so whatever. My apologies. But now through everything set up, I have it all set up there, ready to go with the powered USB hub. So I wanted to make this video to help out somebody else, because like I said, I struggled. I had no clue. I don't run multiple USB keyboards. Usually it's a USB keyboard and like a main, like Yamaha Motif XF or XS or ES or whatever the case, MO, whatever. I run that on my bottom, my main keys, and then I run this usually for like my aux or different things I want to do. But I wanted the sounds from the Mksensation, and I actually want this to be my main keyboard because I love the sounds that come out of the Mksensation. It's a phenomenal program. It's like $200, but it's basically an investment in yourself and your music and your sound and your quality. And I just learned today that I can run 2 keyboards off of this as well by changing my MIDI and things like that. So there's so many things you can do. I got 3 of them, so I could probably run all 3 of them. I wanted to give myself 3 different sounds and run them all in succession, but each individual sound would have like layers and patches, so it would be a phenomenal setup if I ran all 3 of them. But I know my area is a little messy and all that. I apologize, but I did want to make this video to hopefully help somebody with their journey here. And actually, I'm going to take a second and flip around here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this information does help. But this was how to connect your Arturia Keylab Essential 61 to an iPad. And like I said, it required the powered USB hub. You got to get that power because the iPad does not have enough. Now, depending on the iPad you have, if you have a USB-C connection, you may not need to go through all the steps. The USB-C may have enough power already. I don't know that. I have the Lightning one. I have an older model iPad, but it works good for me and it's been great. And I don't want to spend. This setup is meant to be an affordable setup. The Arturia Keylab is like maybe $220, $300 maybe. And my PreSonus mixer was like $70. So I was looking to run an affordable setup, maybe $300, $400, run into my iPad. I already invested in the sounds. That's already more than paid for itself. So I was just looking to get a nice setup here and not have to spend, you know, $5,000 on this brand or $4,000 on this brand. I was trying to do something affordable, got it, and was like, oh, it's not even working. So then I had to try to figure that out. So I did, and I'm excited about what I was able to figure out, and I hope this information helps. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Catch you guys on the next one, and I'll try to make more videos.